My name is Phil Clothier and I'm the Chief Executive of Barrett Values Centre. The UK National Values Survey has looked at those features of society and culture that support well-being and happiness and high-performing society. And they also look at the aspects that undermine people and make people feel less happy in their day-to-day lives. What we found about the personal values of the people is that they're very strongly relationship-oriented. Values like compassion and caring and family and friendship. But in addition, there's another quality that's really about integrity, which talks to values like trust and honesty and fairness. So what people are experiencing in their community lives is also very positive. It's words like quality of life, sense of community, friendship and safety. When we looked at the values that people perceive in their nation, we found something that was more concerning. Values such as corruption and blame and wasted resources. And so one of the important questions is, what's the difference between what people experience in their day-to-day lives and perceive in how the nation actually operates? And I could point to a story in the newspapers over the last 3 months that would prove that each one of those limiting values is true, but that's not people's normal day-to-day experience of life. The study sends a clear message to the leaders of our society that while people are generally very happy within their communities, they're less happy with how they see the nation being run. And I would give the same guidance as I would give to leaders in any corporation, to focus on the values that people desire for the future, but to do it in a way that really honors the personal values of the people. And to do that, that requires dialogue. And these results enable government to get into a much deeper dialogue with the citizens.
I'm Baroness Perry of Southwark, otherwise known as Pauline. Well, first of all, I think it's wonderful that a study like this is being done, that there's finally a focus on how people feel, the values they hold, more than just financial and political considerations. That's wonderful that that happened. But also I think the study has revealed some very important things about the British people. Basically, we're really rather nice people, you know. We care about our family and our friends. We care about honesty and transparency. We like people to be living in a fair society, and I think these are all very good things that it has revealed. What the results have shown, of course, is that while people feel a very great comfort in their local communities, they feel that their own values are reflected in their local communities, there isn't such a huge congruence between the values that they have themselves and what they see nationally. And I think that's, in some ways, it's a validation of what David Cameron has been trying to do with devolving things away from national government and letting people feel more at home in their own communities, giving more power to local communities. And I think that's a terrific endorsement of what the big society idea was all about.
My name is Richard Barrett. I'm founder and chairman of the Barrett Values Centre. Values-based policy is important because it addresses what people really need, what their priorities are, and what helps to make them happy in their lives. Right now, I think that many of the government's policies are based on what politicians think people need, not what they really want. And what this survey does, it gets to the heart of the matter. It tells us exactly what people's priorities are, what they value, what makes them happy. We need to see more compassion, less focus on economic growth and development, and more focus on human well-being.
My name's Martin Palethorpe and I'm an expert in organisational values and culture. Culture is the collective values and behaviours of a group, an organisation, or indeed a country. Cultures vary enormously across different groups, and cultures are based on all sorts of things, but underpinning culture is either fear or trust. And when there's fear in a culture, human beings can behave quite badly. We tend to operate out of self-interest, so we blame, we manipulate, we control, we defend. When there's trust underpinning a culture, human beings can work efficiently and effectively together. We care, we can share, trust, collaborate, and make a difference. From the UK values assessment results, business leaders can learn a huge amount about UK society. about the population, about what we as a society value and what we want in this society. From that, leaders and businesses can also then think more effectively about how to recruit, how to manage people in this country, and indeed how to market to them. On the back of the results from the UK Values Assessment, we've recently created and formed the UK Values Alliance. We're passionate about developing a values-driven society, one where there's less blame, less bureaucracy, more trust, more honesty, more accountability. And we know that values is at the heart of that. So if you want to find out more about the UK Values Alliance, you can visit us on Facebook, UK Values Alliance, or follow us on Twitter @ValuesUK.